Hello, and come with me to speak at a business festival this weekend called Sistaland. Hannah's all set up for her talk.
I'm Jo Hooper, and I spent 10 years working in communications, slowly worked myself into not one but two mental health crises.
We've done our talks, now I need to look like Hannah Relucta is caring about his hydration. It is going to be insanely hot once again, and so I feel like I just need to take my entire wardrobe so that I can just change like 3 times a day so that I don't come across as the sweatiest speaker there. So my friend Hannah and I, Hannah is also speaking, are driving down tomorrow morning. It's in a little village just outside Bristol. It's on a lake, so maybe there'll be some breeze. Do lakes have breezes? We're driving down early tomorrow morning so that we can get to our Airbnb. I can have a cold shower and recover from the drive, and then we're staying like 20 minutes from where Sistaland is being held. So I need an outfit to drive in. What I'm also going to do is wear like a much smaller outfit to go to the festival in, and then change into something that looks more speaker appropriate and has more material included just before I go on at 3. My friend Hannah's speaking at 12. And then I'll just change back into my tiny outfit afterwards. I'm thinking, let me rummage here one moment. So I'm thinking to wear to the festival this little pink top, vintage, love, and some little linen shorts. And then what I'm thinking is, just before I go on to speak, I'll keep the little pink top on, but I'll change into these linen white trousers from Abercrombie, as are the shorts, and into some cuter shoes, because obviously I'm going to wear, well, I'm going to wear these bad boys to the actual festival. Cool, chill. But I do want to look a bit more profesh when I'm speaking. So I'm going to wear these cuties that I got in Morocco to speak. Because also I'm going to be filming, or getting my friend Hannah to film me while I'm speaking on the panel, because I want to apply to a big event called Atomicon next year, and the video of me speaking on this panel and a video of me speaking at another event are part of my application. So I also don't want to look like sweaty shorts girl in my video applying to speak at Atomicon. So I'm going to put my fan on, I'm going to start packing. I've kind of got everything laid out, and then I'm going to have a cold shower. Made it to Sistaland. Off we go.
Oh, how gorgeous is that?
Yeah. Hannah's all set up for her talk. It looks amazing.
Hello.
Doesn't it?
You want to go for. Put yourself forward then, because that's the only way you're going to.
Welcome to the vlog. Thank you.
Ready, assistants?
Hi, I'm Jo Hooper, and I spent 10 years working in communications, slowly working myself into not one but two mental health crises. That was 7 years ago, and I've since set up my own business. I'm a coach, a writer, a speaker, helping people to live and work burnout free.
You spoke about how you had a mental breakdown twice and how ill you became, and the reality of what burnout is. It's not just, oh, I need just a weekend of 48 hours of sleep. No, it is what it does to your mind, it's what it does to your cells, it's what it does to your spirit, it's what it does to your emotions, to be able to then show up for yourself, your family and friends. Like, this is the severity of what burnout is. So with yourself, if you are okay to share, what did that sort of look like? How did that begin for you?
I think it probably began the first time I stepped into an office. But no, I would say that I burnt out every year, every 2 years for a decade, and changed jobs every time, thinking like, okay, this will be the way that I can make myself better. I just need a different job. I just need to not be in this environment anymore. But the pattern stayed the same. And so for me, when it got to the point where I'd got myself into clinical breakdown, I basically wasn't sleeping through the night, hadn't done for months. I was waking up asking my boyfriend. I once woke up, literally shot straight up in bed and said to my boyfriend, "Where's the bed sheet?" Which is like a thing that you have to write for a client to do an interview. And he was like, "I don't fucking know what you're talking about." But I would be waking up through the night. I had really bad digestion problems. I had really bad headaches. I couldn't brush my teeth without gagging and feeling like I was going to vom. And my cognitive ability started to deteriorate. So I found it really hard to make decisions. I found it really hard to have conversations and hold space in a meeting. Considering I was head of comms with a team of 12 and a £4 million budget, like, that was pretty difficult to do my job. I would say, please don't let your life pass you by because you're busy working. I did it for 10 years. It nearly broke me, and it's not worth it. Life is to be lived, not worked.
Survived the heat of Sistaland day one. Hannah and I both did our talks. You would have seen some clips, and yeah, they both went really, really well. As you can see, it's still very warm. I'm still very sweaty, even though I had a cold shower as soon as I got home. But yeah, we've just spent this evening at the Airbnb, chilling, having picky tea, having some wine, and just admiring this gorgeous view. Have a little look. Look at this. Stunning. Look, there's a little postcard. Hi, little one. Hello. How are you? Here we are. Here's our home for the weekend, and it's been perfect. Yeah, really lovely. So we're going to get a good sleep tonight. Going to have another little glass of wine, and then tomorrow we can just enjoy it. We've got massages booked. There's Lush are at the festival, and they're doing fragrance readings, so we're going to go and do that. There are a few talks we want to go and see. So yeah, Went really well, really glad. Gorgeous. We need good light to look like this. We've had our day at Sistaland, we've done our talks, and now I need to look like Hannibal Lecter is caring about his hydration.
Refreshing.
From the first moment I saw you.
This is such a gorgeous little spot. Whenever I go to events, I generally don't want to stay at the event because it's a lot of peopling, it's a lot of like sensory stuff, and so I always generally try and find somewhere to stay that is like off-site. My friend Hannah booked this place and it is gorgeous. It's about a 20-minute drive from the event. It just means that we could come back here last night, have picky bits, chill with this beautiful, beautiful view. And this morning I've just been sat here reading my book, having a cup of tea, and I feel really refreshed and ready for day 2 of Sistaland Festival, which is going to be just as hot, but I'm not going to be speaking at it, so I can enjoy it. Day 3 of Sistaland, day 2 even. I've got peach iced tea. I'm gonna go and watch a talk about money.
From the first moment I saw
I'm the
you.
chair of the PTA and I do good in the community and work with the social services. None of that was of any value to him because he didn't know full time. But then he comes from a family where when he had friends round to play and they had a bag of crisps, his mum and dad would take the money from his pocket money to
time.
And I just want to say, like, celebrate
What's
you.
something I can do for you, darling?
Just had a lovely foot and leg massage. Oh, I think part of my mascara has gone onto my body. I've got a nice little ring on my face, but it's amazing. Just what I needed. Han, how was your massage?
Incredible. Got all the knots on the shoulders and feeling very relaxed.
What are we off to next?
We're going to go and see something about staying creative in uncertain times.
Great.
And then to the lush.
Yeah, we're going to go and get our fragrance matching. Exciting. So yeah, thanks Aura massages, that was stunning. So yeah, we're now in the exhale area where Lush is set up just in like the forest here. We're going to go and have a fragrance reading. Probably buy a perfume, but very excited.
You to always be. I didn't know when I found you that I would find a love so true, and you can see it in my
See
eyes.
what fragrances we should buy. Definitely want to go for confidence.
Something's changed, baby, this I know. Summer rain turns to winter snow, but I promise you for sure, girl, my love is always yours. Something's changed, baby, this I know. Summer rain turn to winter snow, but I promise you for sure, girl, my love is always yours. Something's changed, baby, this I know. Summer rain turn to winter snow, but I promise you for sure, girl, my love is always yours. Something's changed, baby, this I know. Summer rain turn to winter snow, but I promise you for sure, girl, my love love is always yours.
Wasn't really accepted in the industry when I started. Inclusivity wasn't.
Thank you so much. You are welcome. Beautiful. I love this idea. Thank you so much. Here's my little affirmation card. Keep taking action. Life is awesome. Agreed.
It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, no, I use both. So I use brushes first and then I do a bit of oil. So does this push like all the fluid? Like the water? And then down the other side. Isn't it nice?
So nice.
And then you go nice on the feet. Yeah, you can tap all over the feet. And then when you stop, you can feel the gentle tingling in the body. I know,
At the end of the session, I don't want you to panic, because what happens when anyone comes to see one of my tapes, because grateful for crumbs.
From the first moment I saw you,
And this is where it gets
I knew I
complicated,
had
because
to
wanting
make
to be
you
liked is not shallow.
mine.
Again, it's attached to safety. But I was gonna stop.
Wanted to know everything about you.
At the table they never fucking wanted me at.
I didn't
Right there,
want
hun.
to waste no time.
Taking up space.
What's something I can do for you, darling? That would make you smile. I'll bring you flowers, girl. Enough to see for miles.
Oh my god, I absolutely love that picture. Heaven in a photo.
Something's changed, baby, this I
Just
know.
needs memeing.
Summer rains turn to winter snow, but I promise
Happy
you
with our
for
footy
sure.
spread? Yes.
Girl, my love is always yours. Something's changed, baby, this I know. Summer rains
And what have
turn
you
to
got?
winter snow, but I promise you for
Hello.
sure. Girl, my love is always yours.
Got a little friend. Very
I
big
love your
friend.
style, and I
Hi,
love
pal.
your grace.
What are you doing?
And I love to put a smile on your pretty little
What are
face.
you doing down there? Oh, you eating that? That weed? Oh, that's good. So, Sistaland is still going on today, but we are just having a chill morning and then going for a nice little lunch in a local pub and then going home. But I thought I would do a little Sistaland haul. It's got some good things. So, first of all, I got some Sistaland socks. They do say large, but Hannah measured them against her feet and they looked minuscule, so I think they will fit my tiny little trotters. I also got some Sistaland stickers. Probably should have got them out of my bag before trying to film this. But anyway, here's one. Cute. You saw me getting a little affirmation card and sweetie pack from Tanika. My affirmation card says, "Keep taking action, life is awesome." I really like these. Daily Affirmations for Badass Creatives by Alice Ladkin. I'm going to look up Alice Ladkin. I like those a lot. I also did the fragrance reading with Lush Bristol, and you pick 3 cards for just 3 cards that you're drawn to, and the ones I picked were confidence, comfort and joy, and then they ask you about it and pick your fragrance for each of those. And this is the fragrance that Eliza, the person who did my fragrance reading, picked for confidence, and I love. It's big, sun-kissed citrus of Mediterranean orange flower and neroli with a touch of evocative vanilla, and I'm going to respray myself now because I want to smell myself. Then we went to the Hey You sort of area and you saw us gua sharing. We got free gua sha because we filled out their form. So I'm going to be a gua sha girly now because I want a snatched jawline. And yeah, this is really nice. I put it in the fridge for literally like 2 minutes last night and it was already really cool. So that'd be nice for the rest of the week when it's really warm. I think that's my Sistaland haul. I also got a tiny little bit of sunburn, a lot of sweat, and some great videos of me talking at my first festival. From Sistaland. We got back yesterday afternoon. Ended up having a little bit of heat stroke. It was a proper heatwave weekend. Like each day we were there, it was like 33 to 35, and that is just so incredibly hot for me. And also because I'm a redhead, and because I take SSRIs, antidepressants, they make you more thirsty, they increase your body temperature, they make it harder for you to regulate your body temperature. So yeah, I spent a lot of time in bed, in front of a fan with a cold flannel on me, and I'm starting to feel better now. But speaking at my first festival was amazing. I'm going to be pitching to speak at other festivals soon, and yeah, I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me, and come back for a new video